Please support us to check out pentheblogofficial. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. Hello, friends. Have you ever heard of a gecko that walked upside down without falling? Well, if you haven't, then let me tell you about it. Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a poor man. He was so poor that he didn't even have a place to live in. One day, when he was wandering around, he saw a big, beautiful mansion. He went up to it and knocked on the door. "Is there anyone home?" he asked. "Are you the owner? Please open the door. I need some help." A young woman opened the door. "What can I do for you?" she asked. The poor man said, "I don't have a place to live, so please let me stay here for one night." The woman felt sorry for him, so she let him stay in the garden shed. "Here, take this blanket and stay warm," she said. The man thanked her and went inside the shed. Just then, a huge dog came running towards him, barking loudly. The poor man got very scared, but suddenly he remembered something. He took a deep breath, turned upside down, and stuck to the wall. The dog barked and scratched at him, but he did not fall down. After a while, the dog stopped, and the man slowly came down. He was very happy that he had escaped. He spent the whole night in the shed, and early in the morning he went to the young woman and said, "Thank you for helping me. I slept well here." She smiled and said, "You're welcome. But why did you stick to the wall when the dog came? You could have easily run away." He replied, "When I saw the dog coming, I knew I couldn't defeat him in a fight. So I decided to use my special skill. You see, I'm a gecko, and geckos can grip onto walls and ceilings, and I didn't want to fall down and hurt myself." The woman was surprised to know that he was a gecko, but soon she burst out laughing. "A talking gecko? Oh my goodness, this is going to be amazing." She took him inside the house and introduced him to her parents. "Look, we have a talking gecko here, and he says he can help us." The man explained, "I can catch all the insects and mosquitoes in your garden. There are no insecticides or mosquito nets in our house, and we can't sleep because of all the mosquitoes." Her father said, "That's a wonderful idea, but how will you get rid of the big cockroaches in the kitchen?" The gecko replied, "Don't worry, I can handle them too." And after that, they all went to the kitchen to check if he was telling the truth. Sure enough, there were big cockroaches everywhere. The gecko jumped on a shelf and started catching them one by one. "Gotcha," he would say after catching each one. The couple and their daughter were very happy. "You're doing a great job," they said to the gecko. After the gecko caught all the insects, the woman gave him a piece of bread as a reward. Then the gecko cleaned his hands and said, "I have a goal to find the rarest jewel in the world. Will you help me find it?" The woman and her family agreed to help him. So, the next morning, the gecko set off on his journey. He walked upside down on walls and ceilings, jumped from one place to another, and sometimes he would also hang down from trees. Everyone he met was amazed to see a gecko walking upside down. They had never seen anything like it before. On the way, the gecko came across a river. It was very wide and deep, and he didn't know how to swim. But he did not want to go back, so he thought hard, and finally he had an idea. He shouted to the people standing on the bank, "Can anyone help me cross the river? I promise I'll pay you back with interest." A young man on the bank said, "Don't worry, I'll help you." He took the gecko on his shoulders and carried him to the other side. The gecko thanked him and said, "As promised, I'll help you in return." But the man said, "No, you don't have to do anything for me. Just be careful while crossing the river. It's really dangerous." The gecko wanted to thank the man, but he did not know how, so he simply waved goodbye and went on his way. After many days, the gecko finally found the rarest jewel in the world. It was a huge diamond that sparkled in all colors of the rainbow. The gecko was very happy to find the diamond, but he was also tired from his long journey. On his way back, he wanted to rest for a while, so he climbed up a tree and hung upside down. Just then, the young man from before walked under the tree and he saw the gecko hanging upside down. "Wow, you really kept your promise," he said. The gecko was confused, so the man explained, "You had said that you'll help me in return, and you're helping me by walking upside down. This is the best exercise for those who want to have strong arms. The gecko realized that he had kept his promise and he felt very proud. From that day on, whenever the gecko saw the young man, he would walk upside down on the walls and do pull-ups. Friends, just like the gecko, we should always hold on to our promises. We may not be able to do big things, but we should always try our best to keep our little promises. Now, tell me, what do you think of the story? What did you like the most? Tell me in the comments section. And if you liked the story, then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then do it now, and our channel will pay you back with interest.